The 4-Hour Workweek by Tim Ferriss. There's a lot of misconception about this book and most people are saying it's a scam. Well, is it? Let's find out. The book emphasizes that you don't have to be rich to join the new rich. The new rich is basically the notion of working whenever you want, from anywhere around the world, and making tons of money with the least exerted effort possible. It sounds a little bit like a fantasy, but it's actually possible to achieve. Why? Because I know a lot of people who are already living the 4-hour workweek lifestyle, and if someone else is doing it, then I guess it's possible, right? It's a down-to-earth thing. But even though there's actual proof, people still think it's scammy. I'll try to make it seem a little bit practical, and hopefully everyone could resonate with it. So let's get into it. The first step is very simple. You create a product and sell it. Creating a product is simple? It doesn't even have to be an actual product, okay? The best trending products these days are information-based products. You sell information that's already out there. This video you're watching right now is an information-based product. Also, philosophy channels, history, science videos, websites, blogs, all these are examples of information-based products. The book basically says that you could start an online business a day, choose a profitable niche, commit to it, and you'll be able to quit your job in 1 year. Whoa, 1 year? Are you crazy? How is this even possible? And this is the part where the book seems a bit misleading and deceptive for most people. Because when you go to school, you're not taught how to build an online business. They simply waste a decade of your life teaching you how to become a good boy, how to follow the rules and get good grades so you can become a doctor or a lawyer. And finally, after 20 years of studying, you get your PhD and you get to be free and work 10 hours a day until you're 60. This is why the book is getting frowned upon a lot. It's getting a lot of hate because the average person doesn't even know how to build a website, so instead of educating themselves about online business, people are basically taking their illiteracy as an excuse to call this book scammy. The main idea is that it's all about experience, and for sure it would take more than 1 year if you're starting out on an online business. But who cares? At least you're trying to achieve something that you like. Most people reject themselves before even trying. Oh, me and my circumstances, I have no time for this. Of course you have no time. When the average person comes home from his 9 to 5, instead of dedicating some spare time to start an online project, he spends the night in front of his TV. And what's the excuse? Oh, I'm tired from work. Dude, I know people who work from 9 to 5, sleep 4 hours a night and wake up at 4 AM in the morning to work on their business and make it happen. With that said, let's continue. The first step we saw is to create an information-based product. It could be a website or a blog if you want. This isn't all about YouTube. Once you start generating passive income, you have to implement outsourcing and elimination to transform your working process into a 4-hour work week. Let's say you own an educational channel. For each video, you need to gather information and write a script about a specific topic. This takes about 2 days. Let's say also that your channel is based on animation, so animating would take about 15 hours or so. Now, for less than 5% of your total income, you go on a freelance website and you will find people who will gladly do the job for you. Hire a scriptwriter, an animator, and you're done. You can even hire a voiceover artist to do the voiceovers for you. Make these guys work together and your channel will be running on autopilot. Same thing for websites. Hire a scriptwriter to post an article every other day on your blog and you're good to go. So this is outsourcing. The second one is elimination, which basically follows the 80-20 principle. When your team is done creating your content, you don't have to waste more time doing the distribution and marketing yourself. You can go on a website called EFTTT.com and it will basically update all your social media platforms automatically. With elimination, you get 80% of the value in 20% of the time. And with these two, elimination and automation, you'll get to work less than 4 hours a week. This brings us to the final one, which is liberation. The purpose behind all this is to create mini retirements throughout your entire life, instead of waiting 60 years to retire. This will free up more time for you to do the things that you want to do in your life, not the things that you need to do. And some final thoughts here: achieving the 4-hour work week is absolutely possible. Again, how do I know this? People around you are doing the exact same thing, so this adds on a little bit of credibility. The only advantage that they have over you is experience. And by the way, you're watching these people every single day online. Perhaps you're not aware of it. How many times did you stumble upon a YouTube channel that has 1 million subscribers, so to say? How many times did you visit a website or a blog that generates over 1 million views a day? If there's someone else out there doing it and is a normal human being like me and you, then I guess anyone can do it.